I want to talk about a couple more things, and I often think this with Wimbledon, with tennis players. You win an event. Let's say you're a gymnast and you win the Olympics, and I'm not disrespecting gymnasts, and I might get this wrong, but canoeing, gymnastics, it feels like they then get a bit of time off. It feels like, we sometimes see, the gymnast who's done well at the Olympics, we then see them on Strictly Come Dancing maybe in the over the Christmas period, and they get a bit of time off from the sport. Whereas with tennis, there's a brutality to it where it's like, okay, you're now the Wimbledon singles champion, but you've never won a gold medal. And it's like, how have you been able to enjoy that? Or how does that work from a psychology standpoint, where it's like, right, phew, I now need to go again, because we know that the Paralympics only comes up once every 4 years. It's been 4 years since the last one, and I'm not trying to throw this pressure on you, Alfie. But I also know that's something that's very close to your heart. So how do you process that, and how have you processed the last 2 or 3 weeks to now get back into competitor mode? I believe you're leaving round about the 23rd of August, something like that, to go off to Paris and get back in that mode to go and now make more history.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because I haven't been in this position. It's the first time, obviously, winning Wimbledon, and previously I've had to come back off a loss, and one that has meant a lot to me. So I know what it looks like when I'm hurting, and I've got to get back on a tennis court. And obviously, we've had US Open to go again, and well, I mean, what a great opportunity to bounce back than in New York. And I've done that the last 2 years. I've proven that I can take a tough loss, turn it around, and go and win singles and double slams. But this is a unique feeling, if I'm being honest, and I'm actually still trying to process it. I'm only day three into my prep for Paris, and training on the clay again. I took a couple of weeks off, and be honest, I didn't really do anything too crazy. There was no big bottles of vodkas being necked, or anything like that. It was very much try and recharge the batteries, especially the mental one, um, and enjoy some downtime, and try and be out of the sort of tennis bubble for a little bit, because it's very consuming being in the tennis tour, or on the tennis tour, and being maybe in the spotlight. Wimbledon was a great and unbelievable thing that I'll never take for granted, but it literally is being on cloud nine and being in a completely different place to what you usually are at, and it can be quite uncomfortable when everyone's talking about it and everyone's watching you. All the eyes are on you, and I liked that I went there. I dealt with it. I obviously came back with two titles, and could just come back to a nice peaceful Norfolk countryside. Go on the dog walk with partner, and went to a local spa and relaxed for the day, and just unwind. And that's really important for the next bit, which is obviously the Paralympics just around the corner, and day three into it, and I'm just really enjoying it. And everyone, I would say everyone, there's been a few people that have mentioned the gold medal, and how it's one that I've not obviously won in my two previous Paralympics. Um, but I think I've learned that putting that pressure and expectation on a shoulder is really, really tough, emotionally, and it took a lot for me to do what I've done with Wimbledon. And the Paralympics only comes around once every 4 years. It really is a unique event, and I want to try and embrace it. I want to try and enjoy it. Obviously, I set my bar high and I set my goal high. I want to go there and get gold medal in the singles and doubles. But I also want to enjoy this experience, being in the team, wearing the shirt. It's a very proud moment to be able to do that, and nothing is ever guaranteed. So in terms of future, so um, I will do what I can. I will be gladiatorial when I'm out there in Roland Garros in Paris. But I'm just going to try and enjoy this build up this time, and not get too, say, stressed, because there was a lot of stress recently, and I don't think I'm ready to cause myself that stress, and put that pressure on myself. So we'll try and enjoy these next few weeks. It's been really fun watching the Olympics at the moment, and obviously seeing what Andy and Dan are doing has been
Yeah.
incredible. So it gives me a lot of motivation to go there and make some good memories for myself.